Hello, my name is Super APT and join me on my journey to get all of the achievements.
We don't care.
There are 24 achievements to collect and this took me 41.9 hours and I loved every single second of it. If you don't understand what this game is, it's basically if Warframe and Destiny 2 had a baby. But there are many people like myself that only play this game because of how the Descendants look.
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
I totally forgot to tell you what this game is called. It is... We get started on choosing one of the 3 Descendants, and you know me, Ajax looks sick, and it also reminds me of a Void Titan in Destiny 2. I met a girl called Bunny. She's basically a speedster like the Flash, but she is better in every shape and form, if you know what I mean. Of course, with every game, there is always the tutorial. The movement felt very weird for me, but I kept falling off the map. Maybe it's because I'm so used to playing Destiny 2 24/7. I met up with Bunny and we found this ball called the Iron Heart that can be able to close the dimensional wall to stop these enemies called the Colossi and the Vulgus. There are supposedly 3 of these Iron Hearts that we need to get. I accidentally touched the Iron Heart and it teleported me into this void dimension. And I found this woman called the Guide. She was made to, of course, guide the Descendants to the Iron Heart. Once I was done talking to the Guide, the shelf from the Iron Heart opened and the Vulgus arrived. I fought off the Horde and there's this man called Corel, or as I would like to call him, Steve Corel. He then starts bullying me and Bunny, and after that, he takes the Iron Heart. But Corel brought this crab-looking machine, I do believe it's called the Gravewalker, and is telling me to kill him. I then beat the crab to earn my first ever achievement in the game. Just to be real with you guys, when it comes to the story in this game, I was basically confused about what was going on, but I'll try my best to summarize it. Corel and Amon is the assistant of Corel, are planning to change the Iron Heart data to destroy the dimensional wall in an area called the Fortress. The Fortress is like this bad guy hideout where we're going to have to go and destroy something, and that mission is at the end of the campaign. There is a person named Jeremy who I really want to punch because of how much I don't like him. Once I found the second heart, Jeremy came out of nowhere and told me to get reinforcements for some reason. I don't know why, but he told me to. As I went to find reinforcements, Jeremy got a little too happy about finding the second Iron Heart. If you know, you know. Jeremy is going to be getting feisty over this Iron Heart. Once the cavalry arrived, we saw Jeremy holding a blue backpack, and inside of that backpack was the second Iron Heart. I still do not know how he got his speed, but god damn, it looks sick. I think he got it from the Iron Heart. I'm not too sure, but I'm just speculating, because you know me, I've been skipping those dialogues. He opened the backpack and saw the future. 2 of the robots wanted to say hi, but Jeremy was like, "You're trash, kid." 30 minutes later, he won the fight, but his leg got stabbed by another robot. That same robot hugged him, and they both exploded. Corel threw Jeremy off the map, and the robot legit just got rebuilt like a Lego set. Corel now has 2 out of the 3 Iron Hearts. I then found the 3rd and final Iron Heart, but this one was ginormous and covered in an iron barrier. So this man we met at the beginning of the game, called Marcus, told his soldiers to destroy the outer part of the sphere so I would be able to go get the Iron Heart. I used my special move called the Mark Zuckerberg to collect the final Iron Heart. I went to the fortress to destroy the Iron Heart. After that, I used the machine to destroy the 3rd Iron Heart. Corel got pissed and decided to dip. So now you guys know what the story is about. Let's head to the achievements throughout my whole journey when playing the first Descendant. I went to the first location called Kingston and met up with the Guide again. For this achievement, I had to finish all missions and also the Descendant duties in Kingston. My weapons were dealing less damage, so I found that you can use these modules to enhance the damage or add some new elemental effects on your weapons. There are missions with specific bosses for you to kill in order to get rewards at the end, called the Void Intercepts. This reminds me of Monster Hunter. The first boss to obliterate is the Grave Walker once again, but to make things even better, 3 other people joined up to help me defeat him. What's cool about this game mode is that each boss has weak points for you to destroy. You can actually grapple onto the boss to target those specific parts. At the end of the fight, you can choose which item you want, and I chose this item for Bunny. I have all of the components to craft craft Bunny, but I had to wait for a bit. Moments later, I crafted the research and bam, an achievement. The amount of loot you get from this game is crazy. It spoils you with how many weapons, modules, and other items you get. I'm not complaining, but holy moly, I love it. Give me more materials. This achievement is the same as the second one, which is to complete all missions within the sterile land. I think I need to take a break, but I just can't stop. After finishing all of the missions in the sterile land, I did it once more in another region called the Vespers. A while back, I found that I had enough materials to craft this ultimate weapon called the Thunder Cage. It's an electric SMG that has the chance to make enemies explode when they die from this weapon.
One eternity later.
I returned to the research lady and unlocked the SMG. There's a feature in the game called the transmission. It's like infusing an item with a lower damage number into another weapon that has a higher damage number. It's very expensive to do, but I had no choice but to get this beautiful achievement. Mwah, magnificent. I looked at my current achievement list and I found that I would need to dismantle 77 modules. When I checked how many modules I had, it turns out that I had 126 duplicate modules just collecting dust. So instead of deleting 77, I decided to delete all 126 modules. For my next achievement, I decided to enhance this rare reactor because it's cheaper than enhancing an ultimate reactor. Try saying rare reactor 2 times fast. I bet you won't. No balls. But behold, the beautiful achievement. I almost came. As I continued through the campaign, I eventually reached the max level in the game, which is level 40. It was quite satisfying to see the level 40 icon. Now I really need to go touch some grass and also use the restroom. Oh god damn, I'm constipated. This one felt like it would take forever because of this material called energy activators. If you're planning on crafting this, it will take an extremely long time just to get one. Luckily, I talked to this robot and he kindly gave me one energy activator. I went to inspect Bunny and increased her module capacity, which gave me this achievement. This game really wants me to get these achievements very quickly because the robot helped me once more. I talked to him and he gave me a duplicate of an ultimate weapon. I went to the workbench to fuse the two weapons and enhance the ultimate ability. Upgrading a module is very expensive, especially if you're trying to make it to level 7. I would need to be mastery rank 7 and also have the right amount of gold and Kupier shards. Hopefully I pronounced that right, but I don't think I did. It cost 67,000 Kupier shards and almost 700,000 gold just to upgrade this module up to level 7. I really don't know why I chose to enhance this one. This one's pretty schmeat. Remember how I said that this game gives you a ton of loot? Well, I have multiple module duplicates. To make this work, you would need 4 of the same modules to create a new different one. I also have to do this 7 times, but it turns out I got it. I was streaming the 100% achievement playthrough over on kick.com/superapt, and chat told me that I can solo the void bosses and that the difficulty scales depending on how many people are in your team. So I decided to try it out on my own. I wanted to beat up this toxic dinosaur, and I was easily breaking his armor pieces, which gave me the opportunity to break 2 of his armor plates while I grappled onto him. The dinosaur kind of liked when someone gets on him. Ooh. So there was a background maintenance for the servers, so the developers decided to give everyone these boosters as a way of saying sorry. I didn't mind waiting for the servers to come back up, but thanks for the free boosters. There were multiple boosters activated, but the one that helped me the most was this XP booster. I had multiple Descendants that I needed to level up, as well as leveling up my weapon proficiency. While I was doing that, I reached Mastery rank 10. This mission is the easiest and best way for beginners to earn a ton of XP. It also helped me reach Mastery rank 10 very quickly. As I was grinding for XP, I reached wave 7 and got this achievement. This achievement was really buggy, but very easy to get, if that makes any sense. I had to complete 10 void intercepts. If you want to get this one, just complete all 10 in a row. As I was completing the void intercepts, I was actually farming for a piece for a part of the energy activator, but I realized it was a waste of time. You'll see why. Before all of these achievements, I was trying to craft another energy activator to get this achievement. However, I realized that finishing the campaign gave me another energy activator, so I basically wasted some time, but it's whatever. I had fun getting this one because I needed to own 5 Descendants. I got one from the start, which is Ajax, and my second one is Bunny from doing the quest. My third and fourth one were pretty easy to get, and they were Freyna and Sharon. However, my fifth one took a bit longer, and it's Albie. To get most of these Descendants, you'll just farm specific missions to get their parts and materials. Of course, you will have to wait for each part to be fully crafted, and to make things even better, you have to wait even more when you fully craft your Descendant. This achievement was the most time-consuming and the most challenging one if you guys are going for this one, as you would have to socket a module in a weapon 10 times. To make this faster, I chose to buy 9 crystallization crystals. You're probably wondering why 9 and not 10? Yes, you're probably right, but the robot came in clutch and gave me one for free. I know spending money for an achievement is kind of dumb, but I don't really care. It's my money. Overall, I really had fun playing and also hunting for all of the achievements. There were some server issues, but at least they reward you with boosters. Don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe. If you'd like to see more, feel free to let me know in the comments.